And good morning. Let's see. Today I think is I've lost track of the days. I think today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, and here still at Villa Beyond in Phuket, Thailand, in the village of Bang Tao. And today, what we're going to do on the show is actually go out in a bug. Actually, go out in a chartered yacht today. And so let me just show you here what we have. Rain. So, don't know what the heck we're going to do today. And actually, I don't know what you could see on the video, but earlier I couldn't see the village below. It was so, I mean, it was just gray fog, smoke. This is like a monsoon, I guess. I don't know, but it's actually lightened up a little bit, so it's not as bad as it was. But it was, I mean, torrential downpour earlier, and so yeah. Who knows what we're doing today? Hopefully they're able to move the yachting to another day, and we can go yachting one day. But I guess it won't be today. But anyway, let's see. On to another subject. Yesterday, I posted a video to Facebook, and we went to, and I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but it was a orphanage and a school up in Kamala. And the orphanage had been devastated by the tsunami back in '04, and it's been rebuilt, of course, right after that. But it is an orphanage, and like I said, they do have a school there, but it's not a funded government kind of thing. They get money, but it's not like it's a continuous government school or anything like that. So we were going as part of our giving back. Yesterday we went and painted 2 classrooms, and each week in the show, that's what they're going to do. We're doing that, so we're going to have like 8 classrooms by the time the show and the month is over and get that done. But it was a bit of an emotional day for me at times. They had, the kids weren't there. They're out of school. They get out like 2 months. I think like the month of April, or like half April, half May, and then like October or September, somewhere like that, they're out also. But the kids were going to be back like next week, like the 16th, and we're basically leaving the 16th. But kids weren't there. But of course, in the hallways and stuff, there were pictures up of the kids, and you could of course see them. And Angela, who's the head of one of the foundations that works there, Phuket is Good to Us, if I remember that was the name of it. She was, of course, telling us stories about the kids and the conditions and who they were. Some are actual, quote by definition, orphans, and some are social orphans. Grandparents can't take care of them. There's abuse in the family, etc. So sometimes they come there, and it's like 7 to 17 is the ages. So 6, 7, like 2nd grade up through high school. And so anyway, pictures of the kids and programs they were doing and different things. And you sit there and think, orphans and the condition of the school. You think, well, it was just rebuilt basically in '05, I think it was, right? '04 was the tsunami, so it was '05. It was rebuilt, but it wasn't that new. It looked old, and things were in some disrepair, and it was dirty. Not overly so, but just there was dirt, and it's part of the Thailand environment, and everything is open air, for the most part, and it's just part of the environment. But you wouldn't have that in an American school. I know, in my grammar, middle, and high school, it was spotless. And I mean, a little Eatonton, Georgia, where I went to school, or even John Hancock in Sparta, it was spotless. It wasn't dirty at all. And I usually, if I'm painting, my objective, like number one, is to come out with no paint on me. Well, that went away real quick, but it also is to not be dirty, and that was impossible. I was filthy, I was sweaty. The paint was that got on me was just a secondary thing. It was it was bottom of the list, and so anyway, you're thinking about these kids, and what you would assume they would, I guess, quote, look like if you saw a picture, and I saw these pictures on the wall, and they were smiling, and the translation of joy from them in the picture to, through the picture to me as a viewer, I just stood there, and it was a stark contrast. And all the Thai people, everyone I've encountered, and everyone that I'm told has been here for a while, is that they're happy, and they have gratitude, and they're thankful, and even if even the poor, quote unquote poor here are thankful, and they work. If they're poor, they get out and they hustle. And here, and I don't know how the economy is set up with licensing and like it is in the States, but everybody is hustling, selling something, or having a service or something here. So it's a very different kind of culture. And so anyway, my journey yesterday was being thankful for what I have, and not that I haven't had gratitude, but I came to the realization that the gratitude I've had is nowhere near what it should be, and that I should give back a whole lot more than I should. And I've known that for a long time, but it was sort of put right there in my face. And listen to Angela go through the story. She's actually Kiwi. She's from New Zealand, which is on my bucket list, and so that was kind of cool. Sitting there, talking to her, and but it was going through the stories of the kids, and especially Mother's Day. She was talking about how Mother's Day is such a big event, and they and the things that they do for Mother's Day and all this, and then these kids, and this got to me. They all have, of course, orphans don't have it, but then some of the social orphans don't have, and they they line up and they give things to the moms and all this kind of. It is a big deal, and these kids have nothing. They have no one, and that was. I had to walk off to the side. I couldn't stay in the group because I didn't want to interrupt her from me having a moment, but that was difficult, and it set the tone for me for the rest of the day, and it put things in perspective of everything that was the purpose of the day, and it kind of clarified that focus, and it was right to me. And so, but it was a good day, and I learned a lot and grew from it, definitely, and yeah, good stuff. So, I'm going to donate some stuff to the foundation. Some, sort of silly, minimum stuff. But I asked her what was the one thing that if the school needed, or what was it? And she was like folders, and I'm like, folders, really? And again, laser focusing on the things that I could go out and buy. I don't however many folders I wanted, but here it's. They're, I don't even know, 20 cents a piece or something, and they need a lot. So anyway, so me and a couple of people I think had said they were going to throw in, and we're going to do that and arrange to either get the physical items to her or the money, and then they can, if they want to use it on folders, great. If another immediate need comes up and they want to use it on that, then great too. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to do. So. But anyway, that was yesterday, and so like I said, today's yachting, who knows where that's going to lead. So anyway, it's all right. That's it for today, or for now, and so take care.